Number 26. Given a table, and the table shows 3 values of x and their corresponding values of g of x, where g of x equals f of x over x plus 3, and f is a linear function. What is the y-intercept of the graph of y equals f of x in the xy plane? Okay, f of x is a linear function. That means it can be written in the form y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. Got slope and y-intercept. And if we have the slope and a couple of points, then we can figure out the y-intercept. And that's what they want. They want the y-intercept of this line. So we need to find the slope of it first, and then make sure we have a point, at least one point, and then we can solve and find the y-intercept. But how do we get this? We're not given anything, right? We're given g of x. We don't know any points for f of x, and we don't know the slope. Well, let's look at our g of x. It says that when I plug in a number x into f of x, and then I plug it through this into g of x, this is the number I get out. So let's start, setting this up. So, okay, so g of negative 27, I'm going to get 3. Well, what happened? It was f of negative 27 over x, okay, which is negative 27, plus 3. And if I do that math, I will get 3, is what that's saying. If I do g of negative 27, I'm going to get 3. Or in other words, if I put negative 27 into this over here, I'm going to get 3. Okay, so on the bottom, negative 27 plus 3 is negative 24. So to say what f of negative 27 would be, it's being divided by negative 24. Scoot it over. So I'm going to multiply both sides by negative 24 to undo that division. So I get that f of negative 27 is equal to 3 times negative 24, or negative 72. So I'm going to start this a new chart over here, x and f of x. I already have the chart for g of x. So when x is negative 27, f of x is negative 72. Now I'm going to repeat this for the other values we have in the table. Okay, so the next one says that for when x is negative 9, g of x is 0. So I'm going to plug that in here. So f of negative 9 over negative 9 plus 3 equals 0. Negative 9 plus 3 is negative 6. F of negative 9 is being divided by negative 6, so I'm going to multiply both sides by negative 6. That's times a negative, and it's not very clear. There we go. So now I know f of negative 9 equals 0 times negative 6, or 0. Okay, I've got another point. Negative 9, 0. I'm going to do all three just to show them to you. Right, our last one here says that when x is 21, g of x is 5. So, okay, again, plugging into our equation, f of 21 would be 21 plus 3, and that will equal 5. 21 plus 3 on the bottom is 24. F of 21 being divided by 24, so I need to multiply by 24 to undo that. And I get that f of 21 is equal to 5 times 24, or 120. So I've got another point, 21 and 120. Right, now I have points. I have x and y values, or x and f of x values, same difference. So I can start figuring out my equation, my slope-intercept form. Okay, so for slope, I need to do change in y over change in x. So I need to take some y values, which again would be represented by my f of x. I'm going to put that on top, and I'm going to subtract those, and then I'm going to put the x's on bottom and subtract those. I can pick any two pairs. I'm going to pick these two pairs. So my change in y, I'm going to say 120 minus 0 on top. And I started with this pair and I subtracted that pair. So I need to do the same for the x's on the bottom. So 21 minus a negative 9 on the bottom. All right. So 120 minus 0 is 120. Again, I didn't write this out, but here it is in written form. Change in y over change in x is the formula. can also be written as y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And it's just saying find an ordered pair and then subtract them. But again, make sure that this is the one ordered pair and this is the other ordered pair. It can't be that's an ordered pair and that's an ordered pair. That doesn't work. But any other ordered pairs will work in this scenario. Okay, so back to our 21 minus a negative 9 is a same as plus a positive, so that is 30. So 120 divided by 30 is 4. Okay, so now I have my slope of my line. I'm going to go back up here and say f of x is equal to 4x plus b, and I can plug anything in that I want to for an x and a y value from my little chart over here. So I'm going to plug in my my 0 and my 9. Okay, so plug in, or negative 9, excuse me, plug in a negative 9 for x. And I know the f of x in this case will be a 0. All right, so 0 is equal to 4 times negative 9, which is negative 36, plus b. To solve for b, I'm going to add 36 to both sides. Get rid of that negative 36, and I get that 36 is equal to b. So the y-intercept for this graph, the x value is always going to be 0 for a y-intercept. It's going to be 0, 36, and that is A. Hey guys, head over to my new site, mathwithalyssa.com, to get your free, yes, free 10-video course of SAT tips and tricks. It covers things like how to make a study plan that's perfect for you, how to pace yourself during the test to get maximum points, and so much more. I'm super excited to get this out to you guys, and a lot more SAT prep help is coming for you in the weeks ahead. Again, that is mathwithalyssa.com, and if you liked the video you just watched, please let YouTube know. Comment, like, share, subscribe, you know the drill. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great day. See you later. Bye.